Welcome to this Monday morning guided coaching meditation. Have you ever heard of the body scan? It's a technique I learned years ago to help you fall asleep at night, or when you can take some time out during the day to just be. I'm going to assume it's at night that you're going to be listening to this, and once you've heard it the first time. But the idea is that you close your eyes. Now, a lot of meditations do that, and I say it all the time. I don't always explain why. The reason for closing your eyes is because our senses are transmitting data constantly back through to our deeper mind, our unconscious mind. And that enables it to make a decision as to what it needs to do. And that's happening all the time, microseconds, nanoseconds, and if there's anything smaller. So by closing your eyes, what you are doing is beginning to close one of those streams down. And assuming that you listen to this with headsets, what you will start to find also is that you're shutting out the world auditorily as well, so that all you're hearing is the sound of my voice and the meaning of my words. So what the idea of the body scan is that you keep your brain active. And you do it in layers of detail that mean that eventually your conscious mind is like, there's not much going on. And you will naturally fall asleep. And the beauty of this is that the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. And the easier it becomes, the faster that you can go to sleep. What I love about this is you only need to listen to this recording once, twice, maybe 3 times for you to get a a good understanding of how it works. And then you can just do this for yourself. So let's just start and give you a flavor of what a body scan can be like. Just for the moment, if you are able to close your eyes. Remember, it's about closing down some of the data that you are processing. And bearing in mind that over 60% of the Western world processes visually, I bet I can put a safe bet on that this will help you enormously. And I just want you to take a few deep breaths just to ground yourself, to arrive, to be where you are. Breathing in and breathing out at your own pace. So you may need to take shorter breaths or longer ones. Breathing in and breathing out. It doesn't much matter, just breathing at your own pace. What this is allowing you to do is to draw back all those pieces of you that are out there, the things to do, the things you haven't done. Breathing in and breathing out. That's right, very good. And continue that breathing and focus on that breathing. As you're breathing in, ideally through your nose, can you sense the coolness of the air? Can you imagine it traveling down into your lungs? Notice your lungs rising and falling. And just as a matter of interest, is your stomach rising and falling too? It's something we're not very good at, but it's really important that we breathe deeply. And one of the ways of knowing that we're breathing deeply is by noticing how our tummy is responding. That is making way for the diaphragm, allowing the inflation of the lungs even more. Maybe you can sense this or see it. I don't know, but just you notice what you notice. That's right, very good. The next step is to imagine a colour. We're going to say it's relaxation. But if you've followed any of mine before and you've got the colour of unconditional or universal love or confidence or anything else, use that colour. Because if you can choose one colour and anchor different states to it, they can all start to come in the more you practice it. Just allowing yourself to focus on your breathing. In and out. That's right, very good. What I want you to do is start imagining that you're breathing in relaxation. Whatever colour that might be. So what you're doing is you are breathing in oxygen that represents relaxation. And that colour, as you breathe it in, going down into the lungs, and then transferred by osmosis through to the bloodstream, where millions, maybe hundreds of millions, I don't know the number, of blood cells arrive around the lungs, ready to pick up their passenger of relaxation oxygen. That's right, very good. And you can imagine the blood passing through, dropping off carbon dioxide, toxins and things you no longer need, which you can breathe out. And every breath in of this wonderful relaxation can now be transferred through osmosis to your blood system, flowing wherever it needs to flow to. And we're going to trace it around, not necessarily biologically in order, but in a way that makes sense for now. And that blood immediately goes to the brain. So I want you to start at the top of your head, carrying on breathing in more and more of this beautiful colour of relaxation. As it touches the top of your head, and you can imagine it starting to come down your head. And you could imagine that as it covers your head, goes over your ears, this colour of relaxation beginning to go through your cheekbones, your eye sockets, and your jaw. And I wonder, are you one of these people who clench their teeth or have their tongue stuck to the top of their mouth? All you've got to do here is just understand it's an old habit you took on when perhaps you felt under pressure, under a threat. Who knows? But now is the time for you to notice that your jaw is loose and your tongue can be at the bottom of your mouth, and cover it with this colour of relaxation going down through your neck, to your voice box, to where the air comes into your body, to where your esophagus, that feeding tube, goes down to your stomach. Relaxation, going deeper and deeper. And in a moment, I want you to imagine it traveling down your left arm through the elbow, this beautiful color of relaxation, through your wrists, your hands, and your fingers, all the way to the tips. And if you should come across any areas of tension or discomfort, pain, focus there. Just say relax, relax, relax. Sometimes it might be worth clenching or squeezing that particular spot. And breathing through it before letting go. Do a couple of rounds of breathing. And it's interesting because sometimes it just needs to be reminded there is a better state for you, a deeper form of relaxation that you can go to now. Deeper and deeper. As you go down the other arm, through the elbow, the wrist, the hand, and all the way to the edges of the fingertips. That relaxation going everywhere it's needed right now. Down through your chest area. And notice any areas of tightness there. And if you're sensitive enough to feel your heart beating in your chest, just sending it love and relaxation and noticing by the end of this it will have slowed down, become quieter in some way. That's right. Very good. Down through into your gut area. So many people in society now have gut issues. Some of them know about it and some of them don't. But it's the tension that we live with every single day that causes the problem as much as the foods that we have. So I want you to notice what you notice in this area. If it feels tight, there's some tension there, unsettled, uncomfortable. Just sit with it for a moment and breathe into that space, this beautiful, calming relaxation. Just allowing it to do what it needs to do to help you the most. That's right. Very good. And as you relax more and more, just softening that area of tension or pain. And as I say, if it doesn't work by allowing you to focus on it or to imagine it softening and flowing, I want you to clench it and then let go, because the very act of doing that will help encourage the muscles, the tissue and the sinew to change in some way and begin to relax. Down through your hips, down through your legs and your knees, bringing this color of relaxation everywhere it needs to go now. Down through your shins and calves, into your ankles, then into your feet. And allowing yourself to watch as that color of relaxation goes all the way through to the ends of your toes and out into the earth below. And just notice any other areas of tension, discomfort. Breathe into them. Imagine you could breathe into that space. And if you can't, just continue to breathe in this colour of relaxation. Allowing yourself to rest and recover. And I don't know what level of relaxation you'll go through to today. So if 10 is the most relaxed you can be, you might only be able to get to a 3, 4. But the more you practice this, the idea is that you can go further and deeper. It's not about not being conscious, not being aware. It's about allowing space for your body mind to process whatever it needs to process. And that includes your thoughts. And you can stay in this space for as long as is right for you. But just for today, I'm going to bring you back towards the now. As 5, knowing that the more you practice this in your daily journey, the more that you'll start to be able to get there sooner and truly relax in a way you've never thought possible before. And the interesting thing is that the more relaxed you are, the more that you're open to ideas and opportunities and possibilities, and dare I say it, healing. 3, because it allows the body to focus on the important tasks that it has to do. And those important tasks can be many and varied, but it needs the energy to do it. 2, getting ready to come back towards the now, only as fast as you are ready to either drift off into a deep, deep sleep or to come back fully refreshed, ready for your day. Thank you for listening.